May 25th, Minneapolis police officers respond to a call about a customer using a counterfeit $20 bill. Officers arrive and pull the suspect, 46-year-old George Floyd, from his car, placing him in handcuffs. Minutes later, officers lay Floyd down beside the rear tire of the police car. An officer, later identified as Derek Chauvin, places his knee on Floyd's neck, as Floyd tells officers he can't breathe.
I think America must see riots do not develop out of thin air. Certain conditions continue to exist in our society, which must be condemned as vigorously. We condemn riots. In the final analysis, a riot is the language of the unheard. It is failed to hear that large segment of white society are more concerned about tranquility and the status quo than about justice, equality, and humanity.
I'm on one, puffing my reefer till the reaper come. Convicted felon, still I keep a gun. Nowadays, rather be caught with it than caught without it. If you're good cops, how routine stops, keep turning violent. We ain't got an option, we gotta do something about it. But we ain't changing nothing by setting stores on fire. Instead, stop getting them your bread. Soon as you get it back, we see a decrease in police and black victims. The odds been against us, they wanna keep us defenseless. Issue us felonies or misdemeanor offenses. Taking our right to vote, bear arms, or be citizens. A white man commit the same crime, reduce sentence. The America we living in is different than theirs. Never been a sitting president that actually cared. Hold up, fuck it, I'm about to take it there. Cause these pilgrims ain't playing fair. We waking up and they scared. Department issue pistol aimed in my head. Fan for your life, justify shooting me dead. Where your training at? Or were you trained to murder blacks? The same way this wicked system trained to overlook the facts. A whole race of racists trained to have each other backs. Put us in hostile situations, my generation won't go for that. It's time we started fighting back. Fuck being civil, it's about human rights, and we prepared to fight for that. The league turned their back on Cap for kneeling, but now that Chauvin took a knee on Floyd, they feel him. The fact of the matter is, black and brown babies shouldn't know what racism is. But you got these sadists teaching hatred to a race of kids, when the only difference in our kids is the shade of skin your ancestors shady men. Mine's all the proof of that. My ancestors turned the other cheek, but we shooting back. Listen, the time has come to rise as one in strength and unity, but we don't have none. Eric Garner couldn't breathe, Sandra Bland couldn't breathe, George Floyd couldn't breathe. I thought oxygen was free, but it's like ours come with a price we can't pay. So I air liable to be clipped on any day. It don't matter how you live in the physical you've been given. If you any shade of black, brother, you fit the description. As far as they concerned, even our kids can get it. They call us nigga, but they the ones displaying ignorance. From Rodney King to Martin Luther, that protesting only working to the police chief ready to move you. Then it's tear gas and riot gear. And when it's time to air it out, they don't care if your granny out here. They been showing us that violence the American way. AmeriKKKa.
We are oppressed. We are exploited. We are downtrodden. We are denied not only civil rights but even human rights. So the only way we're going to get some of this oppression and exploitation away from us or aside from us is come together against the common enemy.
I just want to take a minute, man, to be the voice for the black victims who not being recognized, the ones who not getting pressed, like my little cousin Gucci, James Dennis, who was shot in the back of his head, murdered in cold blood by Northwest Pines. Halloween 2007, my family ain't getting no justice for that. We sat and watched them cops walk scot-free. This for him and all the others just like him.
And once the white public is convinced that most of the Negro community is a criminal element, then this automatically paves the way for the police to move into the Negro community, exercising Gestapo tactics, stopping any black man who is on the sidewalk, whether he is guilty or whether he is innocent, whether he is well-dressed or whether he is poorly-dressed, whether he is educated or whether he is dumb, whether he's a Christian or whether he's a Muslim. As long as he is black and a member of the Negro community, the white public thinks that the white policeman is justified.